Hello guys, NASCAR fan YT here, and today we're going to be doing episode 2 of the F1 My Team Career Mode Series, episode 24 here at Saudi Arabia, as I did not record the beginning in the menu, as now I'm already showing qualifying here, as now we're going to start up our qualifying lap. So yeah, the last race, the first race of the season, didn't go that well. It was pretty decent. I finished like what, 18th probably, I think. Yeah, just a decent start into the race. So I hope we can actually have some better races and further down in the season. So yeah, as now we are currently in our qualifying lap for our first lap, and I went a little bit wide there. As now we're gonna try and get a good lap. As you can see there, we went fastest sector in sector 1. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the lap. As now coming to the line in our first ever lap, and as now we get a P5 out of last. As Felipe Drogovic now has the fastest lap. And now as we head into our final lap here of the final lap of qualifying 1. Now coming out the final corner, I'm going way faster, nearly a tenth. As now P20 will go into P7. Wow. So now we will make it into Q2. As now we are into our final lap here in Q2. Got the fastest sector in sector 1, and then sector 2 went green. Did not record the first lap of Q2, but we are currently P12. We are going way faster. We might make it into Q3, and we finish P7 here in Q2, and we are going to advance into Q3. As now we are in our first lap in Q3. As now we have done pretty well in our lap so far. As coming out the final corner now in Q3 in our first lap. Coming out of final corner. DRS is now about to come. I used DRS, Sergio Perez fastest so far, and I come out with a P3 for now. P3 here in my first lap of Q3 so far. As now we enter our final lap here in Q3. Trying to be aggressive as I now went wide and cut. As we are improving barely. We're currently P6 after getting Q3, but we dropped 3 spots. As now we're going to try even go faster in our final lap here of Q3. Coming out of the final corner. We are dropping. But it looks like we might improve, but I don't know. We're going to find out as we stay in P6. And as now we are going to officially start P6 here for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, and Sergio Perez. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head to... We're here today on the shores of the Red Sea in the Lower Hijaz Mountains to visit one of the newest circuits on the Formula One calendar. We're in Jeddah, home to what we all hope is going to be a thrilling Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position. and it's Fernando Alonso alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Perez, Verstappen, and Sir Lewis Hamilton. The captain, Ricciardo, Gasly, Russell, and Mick Schumacher. Drugovich, Ocon, Lando Norris, and Albon. Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Carlos Sainz, and Yuki Tsunoda. Magnussen, Vettel, Latifi, and Guan Yu Zhou. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
As now we are currently getting our tires ready, and here we go. The 5 red lights here for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and it looks like we are lights out. And where we go here for Saudi Arabian Grand Prix is now we've lost 1 spot so far to Ricciardo as down the inside, past him again. Is now gonna try and take over the Red Bull. I got loose a little bit, but doesn't matter. At least we're still in our position as Ricciardo tries to make a move on me. I try to give him room, but I didn't give him enough room as I hit that wall. Because now we are trying to checking our damage. You're currently using used tires for this for the race. Don't know why, but it's fine. As now we're gonna try and stay with Verstappen's draft or ERS. As now we're gonna try and maybe pull away from Ricciardo, but I doubt it. As now here he comes with a huge run that I can't get. As now I'm gonna went a little bit wide in that turn. As now I believe I squeezed Ricciardo as well. And yeah, I'm just gonna try and chill in P6. I don't really know what to do now. So yeah, I don't have any of the live coverage because this is pre-recorded, but it looks like they want me to pit this early because apparently I have damage even though I don't. So I told them to stay with our strategy, as now we pulled the second off of Ricciardo. I believe him and Russell are battling. As now it looks like, I believe Charles Leclerc, Charles Leclerc leads the first lap of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and we are currently P6, so let's see what happens. As now Hamilton and Verstappen are currently battling again in 2022 in the F1 2022 game as they go into side by side into that turn. It allows me to gain on them as I get a little bit wide right there. As now Verstappen gets squeezed, and as I pass him for P5, we are currently made a position up to P5, and I believe he is slowing down a bunch. It's now dropping after making some contact, I believe, with Lewis Hamilton, with him squeezing him. So we don't know if Verstappen's gonna have enough speed to beat us, but it looks like he might have, but kind of pulling away from him actually. So yeah, who knows, maybe he'll catch me in a lap or so. It's not even a lap later, here he comes down on the outside of me. Now we're gonna go side by side into the final corner, trying to get a better run than him. As now we're currently still right behind me. I've cleared him in the final corner. As now we're into lap 3. DRS is now enabled. As now I'm gonna try and maybe hold off Verstappen for now. Now turn 1 and 2, trying to get a run, but it looks like it's not working. That's not where Verstappen has the DRS on me, I believe. Not yet though. So as now he is probably right behind me, so he'll probably overtake me in this next few corners. As now trying to hold off Verstappen to go a little bit wide, a little bit. Now hitting the curb. As now here comes Verstappen. Will he make a move? On the inside. On the inside goes Max Verstappen. Side by side into this corner. As now I hit the wall a little bit. Oh my god, checking to see if I have damage, but Verstappen clears me. Is now I'm gonna let him go away for now. And yeah, he is way faster than me. He's already pulling away half a second. So, and as now here comes Ricardo right behind me. As I'm kind of pulling away from Ricardo, and so I'm barely trying to catch up on Verstappen. Go a little bit wide in that corner, but I don't think it won't do anything to gain on Verstappen. As now here comes Ricardo down on the outside, trying to block him, not making him pass me. Down on the outside, side by side. Oh, we make a little bit of contact. Oh, went way wide as they got loose. Oh my god, that's some racing right there. As now George Russell passes Ricardo for P7. And I could not brake enough. I tried, but at least it didn't take me or Verstappen out. I was sideways in that corner trying to clear of Ricardo, and I hit Verstappen, make me all loose and nearly spun. But we're all fine for now, as Ocon and Russell are now battling. As now I got a little bit wide right there. And yeah, let's just see what happens. Like probably this lap.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of it.
As now Russell is right behind me, so much faster than me, as I block him for trying not to let him get by me. As now here comes George Russell on the outside, and as he clears me now, as Esteban Ocon makes a move, tries to make a move on me, but I want to pit this time. As now don't know what to do. As I back off, as I kind of hit him, I think I backed off, trying to go on pit road, and yeah. So as you can see, me, Gasly, Ricardo have pitted. As now we're gonna try and hopefully have a good stop here. Turn in. I do it really good. Purple right there. As now we're gonna change to the mediums. 2.4. That's pretty good. As now Ricardo is being Gasly off pit road. As now we're gonna try and hopefully gain a few below ground. So it's like didn't know about the exit here. As now I went wide. I'm still learning about this new exit of this track, as I don't really race here this often. But yeah, as now we're gonna try and get as now my tires are pretty cold, so they might so Ricardo might gain on me fast here. So yeah, let's just see what happens here then, I guess. As now here comes Daniel Ricciardo with the DRS on me, trying to block. As now he goes down on the inside, I'm gonna try and have a good run as he goes a little bit wide in that corner. I hit the wall. As now checking to see if I have damage. I have some damage on me. As now Ricciardo on the outside, trying to give him no room, trying to squeeze him. Did not work. As now I'm gonna pass him back on the inside. Oh, we bang doors, or we bang wheels. As now Felipe Drogovic just comes out in front of Ricardo as well. As now he's going to try and make a move on me in this corner. As now I clear it. And yeah, we're going to try and pull away from Felipe Drugovich and Ricardo. And yeah, so yeah, that was crazy right there. But yeah, that was a good battle, in my opinion. But it might be dirty to anyone that's watching. So yeah.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 3.4 seconds.
As now, here comes Felipe Drugovich with the DRS. Nicholas Latifi with the 5-second penalty as I block Felipe Drugovich down on the outside. We're gonna try and clear him on this corner, and I do. As now, Daniel Ricciardo trying to get by Felipe Drugovich, but they're both side by side as I hit that wall, trying to see if I have damage or not. As now they're gonna be side by side in this corner. Hopefully, I can try and pull away from them now. Second and a half. So it looks like we're doing good so far. Trying to make them battle more so we can pull away more, but they are not battling anymore as Ricardo gets clear of Felipe Drugovich.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.6 seconds.
As you saw there, I went a little bit wide in that corner. As now here comes Daniel Ricciardo on the outside, making him use the long way around me. As now I'm gonna try and hold him off here. Now we're gonna try and hopefully. As now I'm kind of pulling away from him, but not anymore. As I hit that wall and hitting the curb in that turn, as now he's gonna have a huge run probably on me. As now they're telling me to pit, but I'm not gonna pit. As Daniel Ricciardo has the DRS on me, trying to get by me, I believe. Right behind me. As now, I'm not going to let him get by me. As now, went way wide in that turn. Ricciardo and I, side by side, 4P8. As now, here comes Pierre Gasly now. As I block him too, as now Daniel Ricciardo tries to go up high. Here comes Ricciardo. Down on the outside, and here comes Pierre Gasly on the inside. We touched 3-1 in this turn. As now I somehow clear both of them. Not yet though. Pierre Gasly's still not clear. As now I clear him. As now I'm gonna try and block. As now Ricardo 3 wide again. 3 wide on the front straightaway. Esteban Ocon, where did he come from? As now I'm gonna try and make a move. As Carlos Sainz has now gone off pit road as we touched. Very wide in that turn. Trying to make a move on the inside of him. As now we make contact again. As now, I didn't know I was thinking here. As now he's gonna put me in the wall. And now I have front wing damage. Did not know what was I thinking there. I shouldn't have made that move right there. Now we go very wide. Now here comes Carlos Sainz down on the outside. As I block him, I was not happy there. I was not happy that he walled me, but later on I figured out that I gave him no room at all. But at that moment I was just mad that he put me in the wall, so I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna pit any time, as now I hold up signs, I believe, with everyone else behind him. So we're gonna try and hopefully gain to hold on to this P7 here. As now as you can see, I am very wide in those corners with that damage. As now here comes Carlos Sainz, now down on the outside of me on the hards, and I'm on the mediums. As now I go very wide with the damage, and here comes Felipe Drogovic trying to make a move as well on Carlos Sainz. As now they're both side by side into this turn. As now Sainz clears of Drogovic. As now I go very wide, accidentally cuts. Surprisingly, no warning about that, because I mean, I guess because I let somebody by, but with the DRS I am coming for signs. No, not yet. I'm not gonna make the move yet. As now I can barely make a move, or can barely make a move, if you know what I mean. I can't turn. As now with the DRS again, trying to have a run on Carlos Sainz. Now down on the inside of Carlos Sainz. Now trying to have a good run. Let's get a little bit tweaked there. As now in the front straightaway, side by side, have a run on Carlos Sainz. Here comes Felipe Drogovic. I'm gonna take the inside line. As now we can clear Felipe Drogovic and Carlos Sainz now.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
As now, here comes Felipe Drogovic right behind me. On the outside goes Felipe Drogovic trying to get a move, trying to make a move on me. As now go very wide with the damage. As now Carlos Sainz side by side with Felipe Drogovic puts him in the wall, I believe. Contact between Carlos Sainz and Felipe Drogovic now. As now I'm trying my best to pull away, but with the damage I can barely turn as I cut that corner. As now I'm trying to pull away here with coming to 2 to go here for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Let's look at the gap between me and Russell. Is now we're like, I don't know, 15 seconds away from each other. That's like terrible for me. As now Carlos Sainz has a run on me. DRS enabled for him. Trying to make a move on the inside. As now I'm holding the inside lane. Here comes Carlos Sainz on the outside. As I go very wide in that corner, trying to block him. As now I am clear of Carlos Sainz for now. As now coming to 2 to go here for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. As now here comes Carlos Sainz with the DRS, making a move on the outside. Ending into turn 1, going very wide, trying to give him room. Well, not really, but still. As they're now both side by side, I believe. Nope, Drogovic is now right behind me. Trying to get the corner now. Very tight on the car as I got the damage. Still, as I go very wide right there. Drogovic and I side by side, squeeze him in that, and squeeze him. As now I go wide in that corner, try my best to try and score these points. As now we're gonna try and complete that corner here.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
As now, here comes Felipe Drogovic down on the outside trying to block him, but it did not work. Here comes Felipe Drogovic, has now cleared me. Here comes Carlos Sainz as well. He's now going to try and make a move on the inside, going very, very wide. Now we're going to have to run off 3 wide for 7th place. That's now we're coming to the white. Here, me and Carlos Sainz are still side by side. That's now Drogovic trying to make it 3 wide again. That's now I'm going to go down the inside, trying to clear both of them. As now we have cleared Sainz and Djokovic. As you can see, there's a pack behind me. As now I'm gonna try my best to try and get this P7, holding off hopefully Carlos Sainz. As now we're gonna try our best. As now we're going wide. As I put Carlos Sainz wide as well, squeezing him. As now we can barely make the corners. It's Carlos Sainz close off track, and now Pierre Gasly's right behind me now. As now here comes Pierre Gasly down on the outside as I block him, trying to block both of them as Sergio Perez gets the fastest lap and wins the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. This time I'm going to try and hold off Pierre Gasly for P7. Got that corner kind of right there is now Pierre Gasly right on my bumper, trying to block him, not letting him pass me. Yep, I keep blocking him, Gonna take the very inside as now he's gonna try and make a move on the last corner. As I now squeeze him again. As now, here comes Esteban Ocon trying to make a move on me side by side. Oh, not yet. No, as looks like I will get P7 here at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
And that's the end of the race. See you in Parc Fermé. And that brings the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix to a close as we reflect on the team's impressive performance today. What do you think it was today, Ants, that gave them the edge over the competition?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. So let's review the driver's standings. And thanks to his performance
As now
today,
here are the final
Sergio
results of
Perez
the
is now
Saudi
our new
Arabian Grand
points
Prix.
leader in
Sergio
the
Perez
Drivers'
wins the
Championship.
Saudi Arabian
Now,
Grand
let's
Prix.
discuss that.
Fernando Alonso
Who would
third,
you say is a
Leclerc,
contender for driver
Verstappen,
of the day?
Hamilton,
Carlos
Russell,
Sainz
and
would
then
be my
me,
first choice for this race.
Esteban
He had an
Ocon, Pierre
excellent race
Gasly, and
stamina,
Carlos
giving him
Sainz
the
rounds up the
opportunity
top
to
10
charge through the ranks.
It's
with
time to
points.
check out
Drogovic
the
11th,
constructors'
Ricardo
standings.
12th,
And Red Bull take over
Vettel,
as
Sonoda,
championship
Albon,
leaders.
Norris,
Meanwhile, good
Stroll,
work from the other
Schumacher, my
drivers' team
teammate
this
Piastri
weekend, who've
P19,
pushed themselves further up
Joe
the
Guan
order.
Yu
And
to
with that, we
P20, and
wrap up
Kevin
another
Magnussen,
weekend of
and Nicky
motorsport action.
Latifi
But with more races
P22. And
lined
here
up,
are the
be
standings
sure to
now.
join us when we
Perez
come
with
back
with
more
the lead by
Formula
3
One.
points over Charles Leclerc, then Alonso, then Verstappen, and look at the rest of the field. Currently P9 constructors, P5 here in the constructors, Red Bull leading by 4 points, and yeah, what a crazy race here at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. But make sure to like the video, subscribe, comment, and had a great time recording this video, and the race was pretty good. So hope to see you guys in the next video for the Australian Grand Prix. Goodbye, everyone.